May the Lord be with you.
And also with you.
It's time to hear one of God's stories. This is the season of Lent, the time we get ready to celebrate the mystery of Easter, the time we are all on our way to Jerusalem. But who will show us the way? Jesus will show us the way. Once every year, the people of God go to Jerusalem, the holy city of God, to celebrate the feast of the Passover, to remember how God led them through the waters to freedom. This year, Jesus was going through the city of Jericho. On his way to Jerusalem, crowds of people came to see him. Zacchaeus was a chief tax collector. People didn't like Zacchaeus. He took too much of their money. So he was very rich, and Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus too. But he was too short. And the people wouldn't let him through, so Zacchaeus climbed up a sycamore tree. When Jesus came, he looked up and he called to him by name, "Zacchaeus, come down. I must stay with you today." Zacchaeus was so happy he couldn't help but come right down. And the people were angry. Why is Jesus staying with Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus does bad things. He's a tax collector. He takes money that isn't his. Then Zacchaeus said to Jesus, "I'll give you half of everything I have to the poor. And if I have taken money that doesn't belong to me, I'll give it back 4 times more." And Jesus said, "Zacchaeus, today you are saved. You're right with God, and you're right with the people." Jesus spoke to the people and said, "I, the special Son of God, have come to find and to save everyone who is lost." I wonder what it's like to be so short that you can't see something that you want to see. I wonder how Zacchaeus felt when Jesus called his name. I wonder what Jesus and Zacchaeus said to one another with their walk alone. I wonder how he felt when he gave half of all his things to the poor. I wonder how these people felt about Jesus' words that day. I wonder how the poor felt. I hope during your time today, you'll reflect on the story of Zacchaeus and Jesus' friendship with him. I wonder how you feel about this story. The story of Jesus and Zacchaeus is in the Bible, in the book of Luke, chapter 19. Jesus entered Jericho and was passing through town. A man there named Zacchaeus, a ruler among tax collectors, was rich. He was trying to see who Jesus was, but being a short man, he couldn't because of the crowd. So he ran ahead and climbed up a sycamore tree so he could see Jesus, who was about to pass the way. When Jesus came to the spot, he looked up and said, "Zacchaeus, come down at once. I must stay in your home today." So Zacchaeus came down at once, happy to welcome Jesus. And everyone who saw this grumbled, saying, "He's gone to be a guest of a sinner." And Zacchaeus stopped and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, I will give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anyone, I'll repay them 4 times as much." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to the household, because he too is a son of Abraham, the human one, come to seek and save the lost." Amen.